Cheeky Sport on Rinse.
Yo. You are tuned into RinseFM and this is Cheeky Sport, alright? You're here with myself, Big J.
Man like troops, you already know.
And we got a special guest in the building.
Yes.
You get me? He's a full-time devil. He's out here every day, yeah? Got man like Adam McCall in the building, brother. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you for having me. Yo, I'm in RinseFM and Cheeky Sport podcast. Yo, it's been a long time coming, you know. Joe's been there like, yeah, you're going to be on this podcast, and I've been waiting. No WhatsApp message come through. Did someone drop out today?
Did someone drop out? Akeem, you know how Akeem is. Akeem, we'll see you soon, mate. You get me?
Stay there, blood.
Yeah, stay there.
Stay there, blood.
Alright, man. You know, as usual, we're gonna be talking about anything to do with football. You know, some of the latest, some of the madness that's been happening this week and on the weekend. You know what? Now we've got the full-time devil. I wanted to start with Wayne Rooney because I don't want it to kind of go into the sea. And you know, I know we got next. Wayne Rooney, a legendary player. Yeah, so he joined Man United at 18. That's what me. When he broke his top, on his big neck and that, he was a sick player. Obviously, he's now Manchester United's highest goal scorer, 250 goals, right? Surpassing Bobby Charlton's record.
Man.
The question I wanted to ask you, Adam McCullough, which is something that me and Troops have been discussing, is do you feel like he's a world legend? Do you feel like he'll be remembered throughout football? Because me and Troops spoke about this, and he said that he's going to be a Prem legend. He won't be remembered outside of the league. He thinks it's just about he said no one. Would you say no one in Europe cares about him?
Yeah.
No one in Europe.
I find that that's very wrong. You know, whenever I've gone to like Spain, Germany, France, all these people, they appreciate Rooney more than probably us. Like I got like a Real Madrid fan friend. He's a season ticket holder. Yeah. He loves Wayne Rooney. Like it's mad. The love he gets abroad is different, and I think it's how he's marketed here is completely different. The publicity he gets here compared to the publicity he'll get abroad, like it's completely different. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, Adam. Yeah, but I'm not even talking about the marketing. I'm talking about as a player, just like how we appreciate. I mean, as a player,
like Zlatan.
Like
that's our man. That's our man. That's a world class player.
You know, we
rated in Europe, rated in England. You know what I mean?
People tend to say that because he ain't done it on an international level. Yeah. How many players have performed at an international level that haven't done it at a Premier League or a European level? So many players that do it at an international level. David Healy was banging in hat-tricks against Spain. Couldn't cut it in the Prem. So that thing about he didn't do it at an international level, I find that bullshit. Wayne Rooney at the end of the day has won. I apologise for that, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
I realised what I just did.
That's alright.
She's looking at me like, how can I have that now?
How come you see?
Hey, behave.
You see?
Behave.
One Arsenal, two Man United, and you see the outcome.
I'm sorry.
I don't have no leeway, blood.
I'm sorry.
So basically, you cannot tell me. It's like I say this to guys that say he's not a United legend and stuff. You cannot tell me somebody
he is a United legend.
He is a United legend.
That's my
point.
Also,
you cannot tell me that somebody that is Manchester United's greatest goal scorer, somebody that is England's greatest goal scorer,
facts,
and somebody that has won every single trophy he could win,
facts,
at a club level, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cups, countless Premier Leagues. We won the World Cup, Club Cup. Count that. Take that. World champions twice.
To say that he's not thinking is a bit ridiculous. It's because Zlatan said that he's underappreciated. You know what I mean?
Is.
So what do you reckon, Troops? Like, and just explain to me why. Is it because of his you don't like Rooney as a technical player?
Rooney was when Rooney come on the thing. Yeah, obviously he got his first goal against Man. You get me?
Yeah.
Rooney had Tekker's blood. Rooney was bad, but because he bust so young, he burnt out quicker than certain man. Like Zlatan's going to this 35. You get me? And that's what's happened with Rooney, blood. And for me, the thing with Rooney is, he's won all these trophies, in great teams, blood. You understand? Since certain man have left United, blood, he ain't won that caliber of trophy no more, blood. You understand? He's not a man. You get me? Like, for me, Rooney is like when we had that thing with Shearer. For me, these men are British legends. Premier League legends, but like Hullet said it on Match of the Day, blood. Hullet is a man where it's rated in England, it's rated in world football, blood. You understand? And it come out of his mouth, and he said that man don't really talk about Rooney out there like that. Like a man will talk about Scholes out there, but Giggs, but Rooney, no.
Okay, listen,
For
you
me,
know,
Rooney-
Rude Hullet the other day said Paul Pogba is in danger of being a flop like Memphis Depay. So I wouldn't take his opinion with any kind of credibility whatsoever.
Pundits talk a lot of certain times, but certain time they do say certain things that you're like, bro, you got a point there still. And for me, Scholes and them man there are what you call world legend, blood. You understand?
So what has Rooney done? Look, I love Paul Scholes, yeah. Like,
of course.
I hate Wayne Rooney for what he done to Man United in 2010.
Yeah, because look, he held you man to ransom as well.
I agree with what you said about his mileage.
Yeah.
He is not a 31-year-old footballer. He is like a 35.
Real talk.
When you look at Zlatan, he's a different breed of man. Completely different. Yeah. Rooney's mileage is mad. But to say, like, compare him to Giggs and Scholes, of course he's on that level. He has done everything that they have done. He's done.
But for me, he did it because
they have.
Like, you see certain like you see you have a man in the team that's bad, but like he's not one of the main guys. Like, for example, we had Will Todd. Will Todd was bad.
Do you know what it is?
And he took a key, and he was a key part in winning certain trophies. But he wasn't an Henry, a Bergkamp, a Pires, that kind of man. Okay. That's what Rooney is for me.
Can I just say one thing?
You had your Ronaldo, Tevez.
That
was your fire. And then you had like,
the reason why I like Rooney,
Scholes and them man.
The reason why I like Rooney is because you know it is one of the points that Troops made earlier on in the week was that there was not enough goals. And I know Rooney's not even though he's got 250
for me, the
goals,
goal, and that's
he's not like a year in year out 30 goals.
Because Akeem tries to say that Rooney is better than Henry because he scored more goals than Henry. Henry scored over 200 goals in 7 years.
I think if Van Nistelrooy stayed at Man United, he would have got the record. 400 goals.
Yeah, he would have got it.
I think that's what I have to say. But also, what you got to say?
Even Ronaldo would have
say. Rooney is a different player to them.
Thank you.
Rooney has evolved from. He used to be this rugged, raw, aggressive man that used to bully defenders as a young kid. Then he kind of developed into a number 10, and then Fergie kind of tamed him and like took that fire out of him. Like, he has constantly changed as a player. Yeah. This man will only get the credit he deserves when he retires. It's that simple. The reason people look at him now like you ain't.
Because he's the guy who changed his hairline.
It's because
he's this.
It's because of the fact that the last 2 years has been awful, but also. It's partly because United have been awful as well, you know what I mean? So
fair.
I think it's unfair to say Wayne Rooney is...
He is a legend,
he's going to go down in history,
legend,
man. I reckon he's going to go down.
He's a Prem legend.
I wouldn't say... There's never been 1 year when he's been...
Let me ask Makola, do you feel like Alan Shearer's a legend though? Not a Prem legend, a legend overall.
If you're telling me Alan Shearer's a legend and Rooney's not...
No, he's saying he's not a legend.
I'm saying
he said that
Shearer's
more not a legend. Yeah. I reckon I'm saying Shearer's a legend as well.
Do you know why I get so like? Because I remember Wayne Rooney banging in a last-minute winner against AC Milan. Yeah, I remember this. So Wayne Rooney has done it at the top level. People telling me he hasn't. He has. It's that simple. He scored in the Champions League final against Barcelona. We didn't win it. That was one of the best teams ever. But he's done it at the top level. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You cannot say he hasn't. And the fact that over the years he's had so much pressure on him, no wonder his hairline's gone. Because it's so much pressure over the years, and he's still delivered.
And like you said, Jen,
people talk about Steven Gerrard. What's he done compared to Wayne Rooney? Like, really? I know he's played in a smaller club with lesser players around him, but you can't tell me Steven Gerrard's a legend and then say, oh, Wayne Rooney's not. Do you know what I mean? No,
we're not even saying that. But you're alright. But Rooney, listen, to me, Rooney's a legend. Alright, Rooney's a legend. But I
don't even like him like that no more.
I think because of the media, and I think how people are with him and how they treat him. Like you're saying, even some of the fans, the way we treat him, it's like it's dampened his value. But the facts are, he's done it at the highest level and he's ticked every box in club football.
But he wasn't a key.
Imagine Wayne Rooney's. Imagine Wayne Rooney's your bedroom troop. Imagine Wayne Rooney's your boy, yeah. And I'm telling you, Wayne Rooney's not a legend. What would you tell me? Hold on. He's United's greatest goal scorer. He's England's greatest goal scorer. He's won this much leagues. He's won that much FA Cup. He's won this much. You know what I mean? So, innit? That's how I think of it as well. Like, if that was your boy and I told you he's not a legend, you'd have so many reasons why he was compared to why he's not.
Are you dumb, blood? No, but are you dumb?
If he was an Arsenal player, he'd have a statue, yeah?
You have everything. Oh, you have a statue, man. Anyway, big up Wayne Rooney. Congratulations, 250 goals. You're a legend. You know, even though all fans might not agree, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Do you feel like Rooney's a legend or not? All right, let's get into two of the biggest teams in London right now. Akeem would say that Spurs are the biggest team in London.
Fam, we got Southampton away, bogey team. I am bricking it.
Is that in your cup?
Yeah, I'm bricking it.
And you know what? You see, the thing is, yeah, you know, I don't understand.
Fam, last time we beat them at St Mary's, yeah, we were champions.
Depending on their result against Liverpool, though.
Swear.
Depending on their result against Liverpool, if they get through to the League Cup final, that could mentally like take their eye off.
I don't know, man, because the FA Cup is a more prestigious trophy than the League Cup.
But if they have a final to look forward to, you know how teams usually are. You know when they
who's
get a final and they're like,
you lot are in it, innit? Oh yeah, you lot got Hull in it on Thursday. That's kind of peak, blood.
Yeah.
How they put you man on Thursday?
we love her.
We love this guy. Listen, yeah.
Like, look,
this
man's
Thursday
headphone
joke-
came off,
No,
blood.
listen, stop that. 'cause
Thursday's stressing him, you know, blood.
all
Look, headphone
season-
gone.
No, 'cause this
Trying to
is-
cut out, blood,
all
and leave,
season
blood.
he's
Watch
been
them,
using
man,
this
them.
Thursday joke. You know that.
Hey.
Every single time we play on
Because
Thursday,
you
you
look,
got
how
jokes.
can they put you on a Thursday?
Hey,
Listen, we're playing Sanity
That's
on a
just
Wednesday, yeah? On a Wednesday, we're
look,
back,
you see,
baby.
man,
We're
check the
back.
Europa schedule. You say, yeah, we got the Wednesday
We're
thing,
back
blood.
now, yeah?
All right.
Single time.
Prime time.
You always got the Thursday jokes.
Right, man, because every Thursday, am I lying, blood? Every Thursday.
So what though?
These man pop up, blood. Even League Cup, blood. You could have done it Tuesday, Wednesday. They said, no. Wednesday, Thursday. These man know what they're doing on a Thursday. They're used to it. You get me? That's kind of peak, blood.
my
Nah, but I'm
days,
bricking it, Arsenal Southampton. Real talk, blood. I'm bricking it, fam. 4-0 last year. Chesney when he was bunning fag at half time. You get me? Like, fam.
I had the 10 B&H in his sock, you know.
The 10 B&H in his sock, blood. That's why you see him. That's why you see him sitting down. When he was drinking the bottle, he was like, oh, you know what? F it, man. I'll just bun a fag. You get me? Real talk, fam.
Man
Like,
like Chelsea, you know.
I'm shook, blood. Like, I'm shook at them, man. They're still because you don't even know like if Wenger's gonna put out a strong team. Bro. He's a ham roller.
Nah, he will because the FA
he
Cup's the
will.
thing that's kept him in a job for the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, for the board and the AKBs is kept
Oh,
him still.
come on,
For me,
guys,
an
man.
FA Cup, like, nah, blood. Look, like we said earlier before, like off camera, Van Gaal won a trophy and got sacked on the same day, blood. The FA Cup.
Wigan
So
have
it's
won
not.
the FA
At least
Come on,
he
fam.
won something.
Yeah, Wigan have won it. Portsmouth, like, come on, blood.
No, but
It's
we're
there.
just trying to say like the FA Cup shouldn't be the reason why you don't
Yeah,
get sacked.
at a club like Arsenal, United, Chelsea, etc.
See, you guys are being mean because we all
No, not being
know-
mean, blood. We're winners,
we
fam.
all
We're not
know
being mean, blood. We're
that
being
he didn't
real,
get-
blood.
Bro,
the FA Cup
I'm
didn't keep his
surprised
job.
at you because you are a Man United fan.
Yeah, he's a fraud.
Look, I remember 2005. I was at a Blackburn game. United lost 2-1. I was about 15. Yeah, United lost. This was the time Chelsea were like coming, and people were booing Fergie. And I was like, whoa. I got into argument with someone Saturday, and I was like, why are you booing? I didn't understand. Like, if he didn't go for it without a title, he wouldn't make it with 10 years without a title.
No, I
It
agree.
don't happen.
No, listen, I'm not. The thing is, I'm not even saying Wenger should
12,
stay.
12.
All I'm trying to say is, it's
I'll
been
stop counting
it's
at
been
10.
14 years. It's been 14
12.
years actually, no title.
12.
It's 14. 12. Alright, maybe I can't do
Nah,
that.
It's
didn't
in
they
the
lift it in the
13th now.
2004?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2004. So it's 2017 D maths, blood. Yeah, do you want to check your calculator, blood? 'Cause you're always
no,
looking
yeah.
on your phone for stats.
No. And listen, I just got the date wrong.
Check the
yeah?
fixture list
I just
right
got the-
here.
I just
Fixture
got-
list.
I just got the date wrong,
Right.
innit?
Ham roll.
Alright, listen, what I'm trying to say is, you guys are trying to say that the FA Cup is why he kept his job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went bare years without getting the cup.
No, but he never had money.
What I'm trying to say is,
He never
don't
had
say
money.
that the FA Cup was what kept him his job.
Didn't he though? Like,
when he
but
went
he got to
years
listen.
without winning
This is what
nothing.
happened from
That's
the
what I'm trying to
outside
say.
looking
And
in.
look, in the 10 years as well, he got
He
to
got given money.
In the 10 years as well, he got to 2 League Cup finals. He got to a semi-final in the Champions League, and we did sell our best player every year. It's 2012 when when he sold Van Pagan to you lot. That's when I turned on him.
I'm under the
when he
impression,
said to
though-
you, man, you know what? You lost the league on goal difference. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you the top scorer. And then what happened, blood? You understand? That's when I said, nah, Wenger out. This has to stop. This has to stop, blood. This has to stop, blood. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Nah, blood.
Oh, Robin Van Persie.
You see what I'm saying, fam?
When you say like that sounds nuts.
Fam,
Listen,
that's when I said, nah, I'm
you
done
lost
with
your
you. That
goal
year
difference.
is when I said, nah,
Let's
nah,
give
nah,
him
nah,
our
done.
best scorer.
Can you imagine how stressed Wenger has been over the years?
That is
Like,
mad.
can you imagine like every year you get that knock on your door like, he's your star player. Every year, the same knock at your door. There's a transfer request.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying is, man.
Or a
just-
contract negotiate. I want this
I'm
amount
not
of
saying
money.
Wenger needs to stay.
No, but
just
listen,
don't
I
like
was
the-
under the
I don't
impression
like
needs
the
to go.
impression.
from the outside looking in that Wenger had been given a bit of time because of the new stadium. And then when he won that first FA Cup after the drought, it was like, okay, now we're building. Now we expect a challenge next time. And now we expect it. And with Arsenal, it's always been a cycle in it of, like, this is why I laugh at people when they come and criticise United and say, oh, you man in 6th. Like, but our
Why
aims
sixth?
are so much higher than like use that. And to me, 2nd and 6th, same difference.
Yeah, I know, but the only reason why
We'll be
The only
sitting in
difference
first
is-
the reason
real
why they
soon.
say that is because
The only difference
it's
is
because-
Champions League.
It's because we spend
That's the only
because
difference.
Manchester United spend the money to be first. they do everything to be first.
Yeah.
And when they don't, be first,
Like the Bournemouth comeback. For me, that was a
becomes
for me, the Bournemouth comeback was a comeback for top 4. It weren't a comeback to fight for the league. But
so do you reckon Manchester
the
United
Burnley
will get
one?
top
Yeah.
So who's coming out?
Who's coming out?
I think Chelsea and Spurs are all right. I think Liverpool's defense is gonna. You know who's.
Liverpool?
You know who
worst month
surprised me?
in years.
Giroud. Like he's been a match winner for Arsenal.
No.
I think he has found like his role.
I ain't gonna lie, when he rose in the 89th
See,
minute,
like, whereas
blood,
I'm not surprised.
in front of me, blood, I was just like,
I'm not surprised by Giroud.
But
So you
then,
thought Giroud was dead?
But then, can I just?
Oh my God,
I know
that
this
was
got
amazing.
put on Twitter quite a lot. Can I just point out when Wayne Rooney bagged his 250th goal that he was the top goal scorer of all time at Man United? He was like, "Give me the ball, let's go." Where you had man like Giroud like doing a madness, Billy Elliott impression, running around. These are the levels. Fergie said like the team mirrors the manager.
Yeah.
And our team at the moment is mirroring Mourinho. We will win the league before he probably explodes.
Oh, of course. No, 100%. And that's all I know. I tell Arsenal fans all the time. Arsenal fans, Manchester United will probably win the league before Arsenal.
No, not probably. We will.
Okay, we'll win the league.
I don't know about that.
No, we will.
I'm not Mystic Mix. I can't predict the
No,
future.
we will.
If we sign
Unless Arsenal.
if we sign Alexis,
No!
do you know what? If you said to me one of them can stay, I pick Alexis all day.
All day.
Because
Ozil's a luxury.
if we keep Alexis, we could win the league. Before.
You need both of them.
Now we don't because
Listen,
you
Arsenal
can
FC
replace Ozil.
need both of them.
You can replace
You can't
Ozil.
replace
We
Ozil.
need Alexis.
No.
Ozil is not replaceable.
Ozil's replaceable.
No.
You could go there and
What
get.
is
You could
this?
go there,
This is
blood.
insane.
James Rodriguez. You
know
could replace
Ozil,
him
yeah.
with.
You know, I like Ozil. Yeah, I think Ozil is a
World-class
talent.
He's a world class
On his
talent.
day.
He has world class
On his
ability.
day, he is world class.
But how many days does a man need?
I think
For me, it's like Pogba. I'll be real. They both have world class ability, but right now they're not showing that they're world class.
Pogba's 23 years old though. His best
How
years
old
are yet
Ozil?
to come.
26, 27.
His best years are yet to come. Ozil should be in his peak delivery
should-
week
now
in,
he
week
should be
out
in his
right
peak.
now.
Listen, what
know
I'm
what
trying
I
to say is
Last year he done his
Ozil
thing.
delivers more than not. Ozil delivers more week on week
he
than
does.
not deliver.
He had a good.
Like,
he had a great game against
If we was to do a
Burnley.
list, okay, Ozil
He had a
delivered,
great game
Ozil
against
not
Swan-
delivered.
His
Ozil
last two
delivers
games.
way
His last
more.
2 games he's been there. Swansea
guy
away the
said, "I'm gonna
4-0
score
and
more
Burnley
goals,"
at
and
home.
he's been
He's been there.
scoring
He's
goals.
been there this year.
I don't think Ozil.
Ozil.
I think Ozil needs the team to play well for him to play well.
Yeah, that's another team.
I don't think Ozil will make your team play
Yeah, but
well.
that's every-
Whereas
that's every player.
Sanchez will do it.
Sanchez
Yeah,
will drag
yeah.
you from
He's a winner.
0-0.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna lose this game to we got a 2-0 win.
Yeah.
Sanchez scored 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the difference.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think Ozil's gonna dig you like out of a hole when you really need him to.
Nah.
That's like he's a luxury.
Now look
player.
at Sanchez, blood.
I
On
think that's so-
Sunday,
how can you
fam.
say he's a luxury player?
He is
so,
blood.
So he's a luxury. So basically saying that
You
Arsenal
see,
don't
like
need
Juan
him.
Mata, people will say Juan Mata's a luxury player, but you know what he's found since Mourinho's coming? What graft him. Ozil ain't got that in him. You know, to like, all right, we're not playing well.
He does have it in him because he had it at Real Madrid when he
We're
was
not
under.
playing well. We're not playing well. This, that, and the other.
Yeah.
We need. Whereas Ozil can't do it. Ozil's not gonna drag you through.
All I'm trying to say is I've
Sanchez
seen
is-
Ozil sweat his arse off for Mourinho. I've seen Ozil do it. Now don't get me wrong, Wenger's a lot more laid back. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mourinho demands so much out of you. Arsenal will. I feel like people, you know, the players. If Wenger went, they'd be disappointed that they can't get away with some extra shit. Oh man.
Adam McCona's in the building.
I'm not getting an invite back, am I?
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's not cool, but it's okay. I'll pattern it out. All right. So, what was you saying again? Because now you threw me off.
Like, I feel like Ozil is much like Wenger. He's very capable of magic. He's very capable of great moments. But he doesn't consistently deliver. Wenger doesn't consistently
So
deliver.
can I-
but
so
on
that-
some days you'll be like, whoa,
Well,
that was amazing.
That was amazing. That was amazing, and that's how I feel about Ozil more times than not. So the Arsenal man, let us stop arguing about this. The Arsenal man, what do you reckon is going to happen with Sanchez? What do you reckon is going to happen with Ozil? How important are they? I know you just said that Sanchez is more important than Ozil.
They're both
Obvious.
important. They're both important. Sanchez is more important to what we're trying.
Okay, fair enough. For the mentality, for your mentality.
Yeah, for my mentality,
Yeah.
Sanchez is more important. And hopefully, majority of the Arsenal fans will agree, blood. But we do need to sign both of them. But if we had to sign one, just make sure you sign Alexis. Because if
And
you
then
sign
who- and then-
Alexis, it's done.
And do you reckon anybody in your team right now can replace Ozil?
In the team right now?
Who in your team right now? Can I ask you? Is there anybody in Arsenal's team right now who can replace Ozil? Hey, Mamma Mia!
But listen, it's like when you know why I don't like to answer those kind of questions, because when Man United lost, I know we're talking about a different team. When United lost Ronaldo, when United lost Van Nistelrooy, when United lost Keane, people say, "Oh, what United gonna do?" We signed Carrick to replace Keane. He's not a like for like. He's nothing like the same. But we moved on and we were still performing and we still had a good team. So I think when you take players out, it's easy to say, "Oh, what are you gonna do with that?" But I think with someone else will step up usually, innit?
Yeah, with Manchester United at least replace. And I'm not trying to say like for like player in terms of technical style, because like you're saying, Keane plays nothing like Carrick. But what I'm trying to say is, when we went through a season where we lost Danny Welbeck, we lost Hernandez, when we lost all these players and we didn't replace them, you could see it, you could feel it. I'm not trying to say we needed them, but what I'm trying to say is when you get rid of all those players, you get rid of RVP, Hernandez, Danny Welbeck, and you replace him with one Anthony Martial, you can see it, like you can feel that. With Ozil, you're gonna need, because you see, you guys can say what you want about RVP. If we still had RVP, things would be maybe a little bit more different. We might not have even needed Zlatan. That's all I'm trying to say. Some of these players, you don't appreciate them till they're gone. I think Arsenal have lost great players time and time again, and I don't think they want to do that again with Ozil, because I feel like that's going to be a setback rather than.
I hear what you say, like in the sense
that's the only reason why.
It's a reversal back to what was going on when they were letting go of their big stars. But again, like, he's replaceable, man.
Yeah, most players are. I know you guys are saying most players are. I just don't think right now. And the amount of money players are asking for, it's a bit crazy. That's all. That's all.
Because of China, blood.
China. What do you not think about this Chinese situation? Do you feel like they're ruining football?
I love. Remember Chelsea in 04, 05 when they come with Roman money and they started slapping guys about like
Kesman.
We had Robin in our training ground, yeah.
Robin.
John Obi Macau was holding a United shirt. Next thing you know, he's like, they held a gun to my head and all this. Next thing you know, Robin signing with bloody Peter Kenyon at Chelsea. And remember, everyone was like, Chelsea are just bullying guys here.
Yeah.
Now China are doing it to Chelsea. Costa don't want to play for Chelsea. Like, man, I love that.
No, they
you can't
that.
Moan. Why are you moaning?
They sorted that, though. They sorted that.
It's the arrogance of English, like, press and that, like, these man in Asia spending money on football. It's okay when Chelsea do it, isn't it? It's okay when these man do it. Let them have their football too, you know what I'm saying? Yo.
Hey, Shanghai League. What are you lot saying? How much? Macaulay, how much have they got to pay you for you to go over there to Shanghai?
I'll go there for free, bro.
What, sweet?
How about the next flight?
Hey. Alright then, man. Alright then, guys. We got FA Cup this weekend. I'm just caring about the Prem right now.
Counting chickens there, isn't it?
What? Why not?
Counting them chickens.
What? You don't want to count them, Macaulay? Macaulay, how much you reckon? How much you want to bet?
I don't want to bet that United. I don't bet on United really, but like
Manchester United are going to win the Europa Cup. Manchester United are going to win the Europa League.
Not the only reason I want to win that.
I got the African juju. They told they cooked the potion and they told me Manchester United are going to win the Europa Cup. We're going to finish our top 4. And that is what we're going to get used to get into the Champions
I'd take
League.
that. You know why? Because it's a trophy that
Thank
we haven't
you.
won. So, and Rooney then would actually
have had everything.
Do you know what I mean? It's like Michael Carrick.
Listen, man, catch them Pokemon, Rooney, man. I'm tired of this. Europa League is coming to Manchester United this season. I'm sorry, guys. I've said it time and time again. And I don't.
How do you think that's going to affect our season? I think we've been playing well because we've had no Europa League in it. You know, in this unbeaten run, we've had one Europa League game.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as this comes back, it's going to be like,
shaky again.
Shaky. But then again, we got that Wednesday night prime time against San Etienne.
He's gassed for that one, you know. He's gassed for that one, you know.
Hey.
It's been a minute.
We're back. Now, listen, I said it on BT Sport and I say it on RinseFM,
Yeah, go ahead.
United will be back very soon. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. We'll be back very soon.
Hey, man, let me leave the question for the people. All the men, obviously, we got the full-time devil himself in the booth. We got Big Adam McCullough. Let us know, all the Manchester United fans, Will Manchester United be back in the Champions League? When do you reckon? Next season? No, you're already saying season after.
No.
You don't actually
No,
count
I'm
those
saying,
chickens.
I'm
You
saying
actually don't really-
we'll finish top 4, get Champions League football this season. But when I say we'll be back, I'm not on about top 4. We'll be back.
Dominate.
We'll be back at the big table, winning big things.
Year in, year out.
I got that.
Year in,
You know
year
when
out.
you go to the stadium
With
now,
Conte, Klopp,
Jose Mourinho has
Pep Guardiola.
he's got a little difference going on. So people can keep talking about, you're still in 6, you're still in 6. Jose's building something.
Can I just say one more thing? I'll be real honest, yeah? I think the amount of managers, Coleman, if you guys replace Wenger, because you're saying Simeone to replace Wenger, yeah? So if Simeone comes in, I'm talking about within the next 5 years. Coleman, okay.
If Arsenal have Wenger for the next 5 years,
let me say
there's going to be no more troops.
No. No.
Can you imagine?
No, I think you. Where do you reckon? Where you going? Pen.
Probably kill
I
myself.
thought you might body someone else. Now I thought you were gonna kill somebody else. To be honest.
I'll try to kidnap him.
No, I'm saying with Coleman, Klopp, Pep.
Pep won't last 5 years.
Conte.
I want them to sack Pep. And
I think with all of
Pep's
these
the
managers,
right manager at
I
the
think
wrong club.
I think everyone's building. I think the days of Manchester United dominating are over, but we're gonna win the league within the next 3 years.
I think Pep should
But it
wait
won't
for
be like
Messi
back to back.
rock up at Man
It's not
City.
gonna be like
Waffle
06,
blood.
07, 08. It's not gonna be. I'm being real. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I'm being honest. Do you think Manchester United are gonna go back dominating again? They're never gonna dominate the league again. Not like three titles back to back to back.
No
Never
way.
again. Remember, they've done that 3 times like the past 20 years. So
Let's
it's
get
like-
one first, innit? And then we'll see.
I like Adam though. You know, he kind of plays it calm. He don't say nothing to erratic.
We've seen it, you know what it is, yeah? We've seen it, like,
I like
in
that.
the last couple of years, yeah? We've seen some false dawns and that, yeah. But I got a special feeling. I don't want to hype it up, but I got something special feeling about this. I didn't even want Jose Mourinho a couple years back. Like, I was totally against him, and I still got a feeling
man there.
it could blow up in
Them
our
man
face.
there,
It
come
could
on.
blow up in our face.
What, having Mourinho
eventually. In like 3 years' time, but I think before anything like that happens, he's going to win the league. He'll
Like he normally does.
He'll get 21 and then probably like do
All right, guys, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Adam, thank you for coming.
Yo, listen, before I go, shout out United Road Podcast.
Oi, big it up.
Myself, Filthy
Big it
Fellas,
up.
Bolton Scribs, and of course Margs. We're on the podcast. So check that out. Check out.
Hey, let me come on there and I can back up Arsenal on there and you man can rip me. Or
Yeah, feel free, man.
do you know what I mean?
Give you
I
that
can
shout.
tell Troops is kind of losing hope. Troops, man. I can't bear to see like this, man. Hey, Arsenal fans, come on, let's give Troops some hope, man. His team are second in the league, but he just doesn't look like it. I've seen him hype more when they're fifth.
Hashtag pray for Troop.
Hashtag pray for Troops. Pray for Wenger to leave, man. Hey, was it because Wenger got a new deal? This is mad, you know. You know, this is madness. Yo, Troops.
It's pending.
Trooper.
Listen.
Hey, come on, give the people the fun. Listen, I'm going to let Trooper sign it out. Trooper, sign them out, please. I'm begging you.
The banner's there ready. Wenger out.
Ooh.
Make sure you subscribe to Cheapest Sport.
Ooh.
Make sure you subscribe to Troop TV.
Ooh.
Subscribe to Full-Time Devils.
Ooh.
You get me?
And Adam McCullough, what's your...
Adam McCullough
Full-time to
TV.
Adam
McCullough
McCullough
TV
TV as well.
Full
blood.
time to Adam McCullough TV.
Hey, man, this is...
Subscribe to
Hey.
Adam McCullough TV.
best shout
son.
Hey,
ever.
remember,
You
man,
get me?
www.rinsefm.com. No, what am I talking about? www.soundcloud.com/rinsefm to listen to the full audio podcast. I'm out of here. I'm going mad, you know.
We're out.
All right.
Wenger out.
And we're out, man.
Wenger out.
Cheeky Sport on Rinse.
Gas,
But I
bro.
still feel like he can be the real deal.
No, I don't, bruv. Like, I think that he's a very, very good Premier League striker, and he's gonna be one of the top Premier League strikers. Yeah, but for me, personally, like, the gas is too much. Like,